Hello guys and girls, right, video log number 2. I've not done much. I've taken the arch liner out and it's not too bad in here. There's this little bit of rust down here which I can soon patch up. I'm going to cut it out, make a nice sheet of steel and put it in there to make it all look nice and neat again. No patching. I keep saying patch, but I don't mean patch. What I mean is actually cutting the old stuff out and replacing it with brand new sheet steel. This side is not too bad either. I'm guessing in the corner here, sorry about the light, there you go, camera adjusts itself, thank you. There's a hole there obviously into the sill, but I'm guessing that is just from where it, I don't know, I'm just guessing that's from where it normally is. Probably not supposed to be a hole there. I'll just patch it up a little bit, just enough to get it to stop water from getting into it. Going around, there's no holes thankfully. It's not too bad. Birds are singing very loudly today. Quite a rusty suspension strut. Severely rusty. Nuts and bolts have got flaky. Damn. It's going to be fun trying to take in those bolts out, isn't it? They'll just shear, they will. Oh well, we've got spares. It looks like at one point in time it was painted the same colour as the car. Yeah. Also the splash guard has come off. There's parts of that there. So I've taken the thingy off because, as you know, the timing belt is currently not on the car. If I reach up I can probably grab it actually. Yeah, it's there. It's there, hanging down. Of course that would stretch so much. I am so surprised the valves actually opened up at the right time. Sorry about the wind noise in the camera if you're getting it. Springs are a bit rusty, but still strong. They've not snapped or anything, which is nice. Yeah, not too sure about the suspension arm. I know what they normally say is if you're not sure about it, to replace it. But I may just give it a poke around and wire brushing and see how it comes up if I amorite it. Because the shock's still good. It's only just surface rust, it's not penetrated deep into it. But I've got to take all this off somehow to fit a new splash guard on, which I've got to try and find and purchase from somewhere. Brake pads, well, they're not too bad to be fair. There's still a lot of meat left on them. But they are, when all said and done, 20 odd years old. So I think I will change them. Everywhere else in here looks pretty good. Camera's got to adjust itself. Oh, here we go. I can actually have a look at what it looks like now from the inside. I'll put my hand over it and hopefully the gain of the camera will change. There should be an automatic light come on the camera. There we go. Wonderful. I have cleaned it up with the hose. There's quite a bit of mud underneath it. It's no good trying to weld when it's all got mud and stuff all falling in your face. So I changed all that over. I've took that bit of plastic off there, which is in really good condition. Really chuffed about that. Also got the little rubber bit that goes in there. Not bad. Yeah, it's just there's a little hole appearing in there, so I've got to cut a little bit out of that and weld a bit into it. This may be difficult to do actually, especially with there being the join with the two metal, the two bits there. Not sure how I'm going to do that one, to be fair. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'll get the wire wheel on it and see how wire brush, wire wheel, and all these other cool tools that you use to de-rust things. And yeah, to be fair, that's not my main concern, because I don't think that's an MOT fail point. I'm not sure. I don't think it is. It's, mind you, I guess it is a sharp edge. From what I've heard, you can stick sticky tape over them and you'll be alright. Obviously it's not a permanent fix, but if the MOT guy can't see it, he's not allowed to pull sticky tape off your car and fail it on that. Yeah, I mean, bits like this here, I have to rebuild this up again going down here, and this edge, which is peeling away. And to be fair, it does feel really good underneath that, and the cell itself is in remarkable condition for a car of its age. The cell is really remarkable. There's not one bit of rust on the outer sill, but the inner sill on the inside, at the back, just there where the leaf spring is a little tiny bit. I'll try and catch it on the car. Anyway, let me crack on with some other stuff. Well, guys and girls, I was bored. Well, not really. I just did this because this makes it a damn sight easier to clean. You can see how filthy the carpet is. It is absolutely filthy. Yes, it is currently chucking it down. Don't really care, because if that gets wet it all helps water it down and wash it with a Vax. The carpet is pretty shagged, unfortunately. It's got chafing all over it, but other than that it's alright. I would change the carpet if I had the option to change it. I would change it, but nah, these are pretty rare things, so I'm going to keep it as it is. Of course, if I did change it, I would be searching away that I can take that out and put it in the other one, and most definitely the warning plate there. That will definitely be put in the next Panda. Yeah, well, inside here, the reason why I've taken the carpet out, look, there's a bolt there that holds the back seat on. One thing you can do, guys, when you do this kind of thing on your car, is any bolts you take out, put them back in the holes. That way you don't have loads of bolts floating around a tub that you can that you look at and think, where the hell did that go? That way, if they're already in the holes where they go, it's dead simple. You just take them out and put them back in, holding the various things in place. What's that for? Handbrake. That's for the handbrake light. Yeah. Four-wheel drive, anybody? Pedal sits really high, look. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying. So these various little things that are just get left behind, look. That's been in the car. Looks like a rivet of some kind. The waste that you get off a rivet. And that's been in the car for 21 years. Just sat there. It's funny how it all just gets left behind. Oh yeah, another note. Sunroof doesn't leak anymore. Yay! Win! Sounds like someone's doing the hoovering. But, it looks like this car's had some water in it before, because someone's poked a hole through the floor there to try and drain it all out. Will this come out, or will it all disintegrate? Disintegrate, I think it will. I'm not going to touch that, leave that in. I'll just wash around it. It's a shame that though. Really knocked a hole in the floor. Looks like it was shot. Looks like it's a bullet hole. The way it's blistered out. It probably was. This car did come off a farm. But you can see like things like this here. That indicates that water's been leaking in somewhere. If you pull that back there. Hello Mr. Hole. All fun that you find, eh? Now how do I take this out without breaking anything? So I want to leave that in one piece. It looks like all I've got to do is bend that. It should come out. Where's my screwdrivers? Like a little van inside when you take all the seats out. Brilliant little cars. Let's try bending that out. See if this will come out, shall we? Not held in somewhere else, is it? Oh, the damn rain. Ever since I bought this car, I've had this car for, what is it? Looks like it's held in somewhere else. Feels like it is. I've had this car for like 4 days now. It's rained constantly for the whole 4 days. It was fun trying to get the roof to sit right. For those of you who do have a leaky sunroof on a Fiat Panda, just in this, I can't open it up because if I do, water will start pissing in everywhere. But just here, they are on like little sliders. Not much, but there's just enough in there just to take up the slack, just to make the whole roof sit down. The whole sunroof sit down, the whole glass panel sit, and well, it'll be pretty perfect really. How do I go about taking you out? Here we go. What are you up there for? You. I don't really want to strip everything out the car, as I'm not stripping the car down. I am merely just trying to get behind this to get to that, to weld it and treat it. Pain. And while I'm in here, I can give everything a nice clean. Hee under the car. I always thought that a rubber boot went under these to cover the linkages. Gearbox is really good on this. Everything is all very precise. Always reverse down there. Yeah, there you go. It feels all really good in this. It's not much. Okay, there's that much wobble when it's in gear. That's neutral. That's in gear. And I've seen cars that are that bad that it's like, whoa, while it's in gear. Honestly, it moves like that while it's in gear. I've been in cars that bad. The linkages are that shot. But yeah, you could probably change all them bushes there. That's the one there that's doing all the movement. Look. You can see how it's moving. I may do it. I may change it. I'm not a perfectionist, but I just want the car to pass MOT. That's all. I'm doing a lot of work on this car. It's the car I've always wanted. Always wanted this car. Right from when I was, well, right from when I was really little. And not this car exactly, but obviously the Fiat Panda. And when I found out they made a 4x4, I was like, oh, gotta have it, gotta have it. And I've got one. Yeah, that pedal sits really high. That so needs adjusting. See, I like my clutch pedal to be about there, not up here. And also the throttle on this is quite stiff. I need to run some oil down the throttle cable. I think this has got that weird system, like the Fiat Cinquecento. Oh, it does, look. When you go and press the brake, it actually rotates a big bar, which obviously converts it all from right hand side to left hand side. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Light. That's good. It converts it from left hand drive to right hand drive for us guys in the UK. That's not touching the switch either, look. Oh, it is touching the switch. My bad. Oh, it's not looking. Very good. I'm actually quite happy that there's no severe rust in this car. Okay, there could be some creeping through, I suppose. Down there, it may just be dirt. I'll give it a poke with a screwdriver and see what it's like. But yeah, it's not bad. The Fiat Panda, it's pretty good. This is normally where they go. Sorry, they normally go around here, underneath more so. They're really bad for going underneath. Yeah, not bad though. Still annoyed about the fact that the box has been put in there. It's quite bad, that. I reckon I can sew it back up again. I should be able to. Some invisible thread, probably some fishing line or something. See it like underneath the dashboard. Oh, you got to love Fiat Panda spec. Everything's basic. Brilliant spec. Come on, light, turn on. That's it. Excellent. Where the hell did that used to fit anyway? Is there somewhere specific it used to fit into? Looks like it used to fit on that there. Am I right? Probably. I think I am right. Because that looks like it would fit on there. But I'll leave it hanging down for now. It's not vital I get it up there, not yet anyway. Yes. I'm well happy with this. Of course I would have preferred it if it was completely rust free, but where's the fun in that? There's no fun when it's completely rust free, is there? Oh well, I think that concludes this part of the video. I'll try and get this off and then I'll see what else it's like. There's the full extent of the hole. Annoying lighting, not letting you see the full front of it. I've just figured out I've got more a hole this side as well. You can't see it very well, but there is a hole there. 10 seconds. Come on, Mr. Light, turn on. It takes it 10 seconds for it to turn on. There we go. There's a hole over that side. I just poked it with a screwdriver and it went straight through. So I'll have to repair that side when I get round to it. I'll probably leave the carpet out for a while. I'm waiting for the timing belt to come. Cam belt, timing belt, whatever you want to call it. Let's have a look at that hole from the other side, shall we? My carpet's wet. Yeah, that's the hole from this side. Hello inside of the car. Yeah, I can soon cut that out. Nice square. And weld another piece in. No problem. No problem at all. We've got a little hole there as well, look. That's the rest of it up here. That's where the clips clip on. It's not too bad. brake line is shot. Rusty. That's not brake fluid, that's just water. But it's coming through because I've got it open on this side. Right there. It's coming through that gap. My little engine getting rained on. Battery naturally disconnected, and if you do any work on a car, always remove the battery. Well, remove or disconnect it. Either way, I should really take the battery off this and stick it in the house somewhere. I think my belt is... I've got to time that up. All the cams moving inside, you can feel them. So I've got to time all that up. Now I've got access to the bottom, I can do that. I've also got to remove this. Oh wow, look at the slack in that belt, if you can see it. That belt there, this one here. You can't see it very well, but the slack in that is quite interesting when we see it from the bottom here. New belts all round, and they are all obviously the age of the car. I was hoping to get more done today, but it's starting to go dark, as you can see. I don't know if I'll be able to get a piece welded into that in time. I want to get all that sorted out up there as well. And I've got to go online tonight and see if I can get some form of rain cover or splash guard for this here. Only time will tell. At least the CV boots look in good condition. There's no cracks or any form of perishing in the CV boots at all. It's like they've been recently replaced. That's the inner and the outers. So I'm quite chuffed with that. Oh dear. Right. Yes. Sisley. Sisley. Yeah. We'll see. Oh yes, and guys, I managed to get the rotor arm off. Wow, I didn't realise how tough they were on. I'm really tough. That's what I need to adjust, that cable there. That'll adjust my my clutch pedal. Bring it in a bit. Yes, there's the rotor. The rotor. Let's have a look. Do we have... Come on, there we go. You can see that's quite worn. Yes, very worn rotor. It's not the worst I've ever seen. I've seen them where they've been completely worn away. But it needs changing. So that's another job, which I will do at some point in time when I get them through the post. Still missing that nut. Yeah. Alright then guys. I think that's about the end for this video. I'll if there's another one I'll upload another. And oh yes, before I stop, that plate there, I bent it down to see what it was like, and obviously I need to make a new one of these, as well as fun times, fun times. Thanks for watching guys, peace out.